Chapter 6.1, Reviewing Simplifying Square Roots. And first thing we're going to do for this is going to find the prime factorization. And the numbers we have is 75. We're going to find the prime factors for that. The prime factors for 75 are, first factor I found is 3 times 25. 3 we cannot factor it anymore, but we can factor 25 furthermore into 5 times 5. And after that we cannot factor 5 and 5 anymore. So the prime factors are 3 times 5 times 5. For 90, I break the 90 into 3 times 30. 30 we can further break into 6 times 5. We can break 6 as 3 times 2. So the prime factors are 3 times 3 times 2 times 5. Similarly for 88, I broke 88 into 2 times 44 and 44 into 22 times 2. Then I break 22 further down to 11 times 2. So the prime factors for 88 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 11. So 18 can be broken into 2 times 3 times 3. So the prime factors are 2 times 3 times 3. For 99 is 3 times 33 and 33 is 3 times 11. So the prime factors are 3, 3 and 11. 32, I broke 32 into 16 times 2, and 16 further I broke it into 8 times 2, 8 into 4 times 2, and 4 I break it into 2 times 2. So the prime factors are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Next, I'm going to break 50 as 25 times 2, and 25 you break again as 5 times 5. So the prime factors are the ones that I circle, that is 5 times 5 times 2. 76, I can break that into 38 times 2. We cannot break 2 anymore, but 38 can break into 19 times 2. So the circle ones are prime factor 19 times 2 times 2. 44, you can break it into 2 times 22, and it's going to be 2 times 11 times 2. For 20, you can break it into 4 times 5. You cannot break 5 anymore, but you can break 4 as 2 times 2. So the circle that is 2, 2, and 5 would be prime factors. For 92, you can break it into 46 times 2, and 46 you can further break it into 23 times 2. You cannot break 23 anymore, so the prime factors are 23, 2 times, 2 times. That would be prime factor. 30, you can break it into 6 times 5, and 6 you can break it into 3 times 2. So the prime factors are 3 times, 2 times, 5. We are going to simplify radicals, and to do that we are going to first find the prime factorization. So simplifying radicals involve the process of prime factorization. So recall that factors are two numbers that multiply to equal the given product. Prime numbers are numbers whose factors are only one in itself. First thing you want to do is that you're going to factor the radicand. Radicand is the number that is inside the radical symbol. So this symbol is called radical, and the number that is inside is called radicand. Prime factors of 150 are 15 times 10. 15 you can break further down to 3 times 5, and 10 as 5 times 2. These are the prime factors of 150. You put that back into the radical symbol. Now you're going to pair the ones that have same number. So you find the pair out of these numbers. So the pair is going to be 5 times 5 as one pair. Take out one number from each pair. So take out one number from each pair outside the radical symbol. So you have a pair 5 times 5, take out one of the 5 outside, and other numbers remain inside the radical symbol. So the answer is 5 times square root 2 times 3, or 5 square root 6. Let's try number 1, square root of 16. First thing you want to do is to get the prime factorization for the radicand, and the radicand is 16. So the prime factors are 8 times 2. You can further break 8 into 4 times 2 and 4 into 2 times 2. So the prime factors are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So you can write that it into 2 times 2, 2 times 2. So you get here is 2 pairs of same number. And you're going to take out one number from each pair. So you're going to take out one number from each pair. So you get one of the two outside. And you can also take other outside of the radical symbol. So you're going to have 2 times 2 outside of the radical symbol. There is nothing left inside. So you're going to have the answer as 4. For square root 36, we already know that it's going to be 6, but we can break it down as 6 times 6, or you can find the prime factorization for 36. They make a pair, so one of them will come outside of the radical symbol, and there is nothing left inside the radical symbol, that is just square root 1. And the answer is 6, because square root 1 is just 1. Next, we can break 75 down as 25 times 3. And then you can further break 25 into 5 times 5. So the prime factors are 5 times 5 times 3. 5 times 5 times 3. Now, what makes a pair is this pair, 5 times 5. Take out 1 5 from each pair outside of the radical symbol. And inside you're left with 3. So 5 square root 3 is your answer. If you don't know already that the square root of 64 should be 8, you can break this as well. So you can break this as 8 times 8, or you can further break it into prime factors. But if you already know that the square root of 64 is 8, or you can break them into 8 times 8, take one of the 8 out, your answer should be just one number, that is 8. For 30, you can break this 30 down into 5 times 6, and 6 is 3 times 2. Prime factors for 30 are 3 times 2 times 5. None of the factor or number makes a pair, so it means that will not take out of the radical symbol. It will stay inside as square root 30. Now break 8 down as 2 times 4, and then 4 furthermore into 2 times 2. So you have a prime factors 2 times 2 times 2. One of them make a pair, and take out one number from each outside of the radical symbol, and your answer is 2 square root 2. Break 80 down as 10 times 8, 10 as 5 times 2, and 8 as 2 times 4, and 4 you can break down as 2 times 2. So the prime factors are 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is this one. This makes one pair, and this other 2 makes another pair. Take one number from each pair outside, and you got 4 outside and square root 5 inside. So the answer is 4 square root 5. Break 18 down as 9 times 2, and 9 you can break further down to 3 times 3. So the prime factors are 3 times 3 times 2. This makes one pair, so take out one number from each pair outside. So the number 3 will come outside, and then the square root 2 remains inside the radical symbol. So answer is 3 square root 2. For 12, the prime factors are 3 times 2 times 2. This 2 and 2 make one pair. Take one number from each pair outside, and square root 3 remains inside. So the answer is 2 square root 3. We're going to do question number 10. And first of all, we are going to break 108 as 2 times 54. And 54, we are going to break it as 2 times 27. Now the prime factors are 2 times 2 times 27. Number 2 makes a pair, so one of the two comes out as a one number outside of the radical symbol. 27 doesn't make a pair, so that will stay inside the radical symbol. So answer is 2 square root 27. You're going to break 125 as 5 times 25 and 25 further into 5 times 5. So the prime factors are 5 times 5 times 5. And when you get the pair, you get 5 times 5 as one pair. Take out one of the 5 outside and you get here inside the square root 5. So 5 square root 5 is your answer. Number 12, you're going to break 50 as 2 times 25. And then you're going to break 25 as 5 times 5. Prime factors are 5 times 5 times 2. 5 and 5 makes a pair. Take one number from each pair outside of the radical symbol. Inside the radical symbol, square root 2. Answer is 5 square root 2.